Okay, joining us from the city of gold now, Ganado, Texas, two-time state championship school in the seasons of 24 and 25. State softball champs, state football champs, which more important to us, state football champs. Okay. Reoccurring guest and a friend of the show, youngest ever head coach to win a state championship in Texas history, and they are welcoming all targets on their backs. Okay, defending, reigning state champion of the 2A league, the Golden Boy, Ganado Indians head coach Josh Ervin. Josh Ervin. Yeah,
Coach.
look at this guy. How you doing, Coach?
Doing good. How have y'all been?
Man, we figured you were like, all right, I outgrew these guys. I'm too big time now. He maybe got you a gold chain to match that golden ring and all that. Couple earrings, but you seem like the same guy. Still look the same Ganado hat, same Ganado shirt. Everything's still the same. Still hungry to win that state championship this year?
Man, yeah. We've been working hard. Kids been working hard, and we're excited for the season.
Heck yeah, man. That's what I love to hear. I heard y'all did good in 7-on-7 this year, too.
Yes, sir. Yeah, went down there to College Station, and man, the kids just kept playing better as the 2 days went on, and made it all the way to the state championship game against Tidehaven. Came up a little short, but it's the furthest that we've ever been. And there was one senior that was playing on the field for us, and so I don't know. They're getting better.
No, they got y'all can't win them all, Coach. Come on, you gotta let the other teams win.
Spread them out.
Too,
Spread them out.
hey, but y'all are still hungry, man. I love that. Dude. They, a few months off of winning the state championship. Hey, we're not satisfied. Let's go to state in the 7-on-7 thing. So, hey, how has the town, as far as the town goes, how have they been taking this, this success the town has had as far as their athletic goes? I mean, can these kids do no wrong in the town now? Does the kids run the town? I mean, how is it? How is it there now?
No, I think everyone's fired up still. Obviously, starting last fall with football, finished in the spring with softball, and then the few kids that we have that play 7-on-7. I think that was pretty cool. People were fired up about that, and then now getting ready to start up football season again, and so, man, I think everyone's just excited about everything. Softball team, I think it's almost the whole team coming back again this year.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be exciting when that comes up. But I don't know. There's just a lot of really good things happening right now in Ganado, and it's really exciting to be a part of.
Yeah, I'll tell you when I wasn't really a softball kind of guy. Going to that game, we were kind of like, hey, we're gonna support the softball team too. Obviously, they make it probably the best baseball/softball game I've ever seen.
Ever.
Yeah,
Ever.
That was the most. Were you there?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
You were there? Oh yeah, and make an appearance. I'm sure they got you a limo to drive up there. Royalty got to open the door and all that. But hey, that was awesome, man. That's great for Coach Harp. Getting that state title under his belt. He was telling us that he wasn't even sure he was gonna coach again. Like he was looking at retiring, and he pretty much comes off the golf course and into there gets him a ring. So I'm sure he's coming back next year with all that talent coming back. So
yes, sir. Nah, he's here. We're excited to have him. Not only him, I think we have a really good softball head coach, two good assistants, and Coach Andell, and then my brother, and then most importantly, a really, really good group of girls coming back. So it's going to be a really fun spring again.
Yeah. No. Good luck to them. Good luck to them. That's enough of that. We're here to talk football.
Hold on. How many times did you almost pass out during that game? Because
it was hot.
It was so hot.
It was hot, and we were there the whole. I was there the whole first game before that. The Shiner versus, I guess, Sundown. I think that's who it was. I don't know, some team out in West Texas. But it was hot. But man, the really cool thing is it was packed. It was packed with mainly Ganado people, and the whole town showed up. And that's what I tell people that's really special, to me at least, about Ganado's, man. They support the kids here very strongly, no matter what it is, whether it's softball that we're talking about, or whether it's football, or whether it's even the band. Band got second place last year at the UIL state competition. And I think the town, obviously we're a real small town, but they rally around the kids and the youth of the town. And I think, to me, that's something really fun to be a part of.
Yeah. No, they're feeding them kids something there in Ganado, that's for sure. But no, that was like I said, that was awesome. But football's back, I'm sure you guys I'm sure you guys don't want the town to forget about what y'all did, so probably gonna go out there and do it again this year. What you're looking for. So I'm gonna start you off with that. Is it exciting as far as coming into this season, knowing you got a squad? I know you did lose a lot of seniors this year, but with the 7-on-7 going to state, you know, a lot of other kids returning. Like I said, some of the same kids kind of related to each other. From what we saw, a lot of the same last names, in that pool there that of kids you got. But bring me into this year. What are we gonna do this year? What's the goal this year?
And the goal always to win every game.
Okay.
But I think bigger, maybe not bigger than that, but the daily thing is, are we getting better every single day? And that's kind of what we preach and we talk about. We've been talking about a lot lately. This is the youngest team that we've had in the 8 years that I've been in Ganado. In terms of just the overall, if you put all their grade levels of the varsity kids together and what's the average grade level, we're the youngest. But in that, we have the opportunity for great growth over the season. One of the things that I'm most excited about, so we had our first scrimmage 2 weeks ago against Brazos here in Ganado. And then last Thursday, we went down to Shiner.
Oh, yeah.
And just the improvement in 1 week of the kids, offensively and defensively, there was a really big improvement. Shiner's going to be really, really, really good this year. They looked really good. Flying around, and it was maybe the most intense scrimmage both sides that I've ever been a part of, and that was really fun to be a part of. And I think both teams got better from it. And if we can keep improving like that every single week, it's going to be fun to see where we're at going into playoffs.
I don't want to put you in a hard spot here, but I kind of heard about that scrimmage. Some people say y'all won, they won. I mean, I know there's no score in the scrimmage and all that, but unbiased opinion. Who won the game? Who got the ball?
I think, if I remember right, I think they scored 3 times total, and then I think we scored 2. So I guess if there was a winner off of that, I guess you could say them, but I don't know.
Well, just tell them y'all had y'all scrubs in. It don't count. It's just a scrimmage, all right? Not that y'all have any scrubs. Sorry, a little low blow there. But hey, no, I have heard a lot of talk between the Shiner Ganado thing. Just real quick, I know some people from Shiner saying like, oh, they went down or we went up, and they're lucky they didn't play us and this and that. But I would be really excited to see a real game as far as Shiner Ganado goes, because that's something to watch for. The attendance at that game, that would be pretty crazy. But anyway, it's not realistic. I believe they're 1 and y'all are 2, right?
No. Yeah, Ganado's 1 and Shiner's Division 2. And
yeah.
They're not on schedule, so.
Yeah, but good scrimmage. I'm sure you guys both got better as far as it goes. But anyway, back to the team here. You guys are only returning 2 on offense, 3 on defense. From what I understand, you guys lost key pieces last year. Bryce, the quarterback's gone. Kane Hayden also. Luke Green. Running back Vince Salvatore, they're all gone too. Obviously rebuilding there, but expectations are still the same, I'm assuming?
Yes, sir. Yeah, expectations are the same. Get better every week and just be the best football team that we could possibly be.
Okay. You got some leaders returning. Obviously, Austin Pena, I believe he was y'all's leading receiver last year. Smoke, Logan Burris, he's back. Leading rusher, starting running back last year, who had a great playoff run. Any other players that have kind of caught your eye as far as, guys that weren't really on the radar or, younger underclassmen?
Man, really a lot of them. So the offensive line is 5 new kids that are starting. I think that they have done a great job getting better every single week. We have some things that we're going to grow from in the Shiner game, but it is really good scrimmage for us to see kind of some things that we need to work on going into the season. But they've gotten better. Jack Hurt and who's a sophomore, Michael Tristan, a sophomore. Tyler Henderson, a sophomore. Tyler actually also played linebacker, and he did some good things against Shiner. And then our quarterback's really progressed very well over the past year. And not only that, but I think he played his best defensive game. I mean, I know it was a scrimmage, but best defensive against another team against Shiner in probably in the 4 years that I've been around him from 7th grade on up, in terms of just being physical and fitting the run really well. And so we're excited about him, not only offensively but defensively also. But man, I can't say enough good things. Going back to kind of what you said at first with Austin, what he brings to the team, not only obviously his athleticism and what he contributes on the field, but just the off the field. I think it's really special for the younger kids being able to kind of look up to him, how he approaches every day. You know, you're going to get the same thing every day, and that's his best that he can possibly do every single day at practice. And he's transitioned to a new role defensively, and he's improving on that every week as it goes. And man, just a special kid, and we're excited for his senior year.
Yeah, and I love that too. You also bring up, he's the quarterback, also starting on defense. These kids in Ganado, they play both sides of the ball. A lot of them didn't come off the field last year. I'm assuming a lot of it's going to be that way this year too, from what I'm hearing from you right now. But yeah, no. As far as those younger kids, I'm sure that kind of lit a fire underneath them. Making it to the state championship, they got to see it firsthand. Some of the guys, I guess the younger kids that weren't playing, that's also good for the program there. Wanting to return and come back.
Expectation right there. Like,
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. And if they're progressing like you say they are, I mean they're not satisfied with the one state championship. Just like you said last year, the goal is not to make it to the state championship, is to win it. And I don't see, from what you're telling me, the goals aren't changing. So.
Yes, sir. They're not changing.
And how about you though? Like, does it in the back of your head, or as a coach, you're like, all right, I got a state championship. What's next for me? Is it you want to go out and win another one right away, or are you kind of expecting maybe a little fallback, or is it always the same for you?
And I think it's always the same for me, and not necessarily. I don't know. I don't know where I developed it, whether it's playing or whatever, but not really looking ahead, result oriented in terms of, hey, this is where I want to go. But it's more of just a day by day approach. What can I do today or tomorrow to help the team get better than they were the day before? Or what improvements do we need to make that can help the team? And I just think that if you do that every single day over and over, the results will kind of follow.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I don't know. But that's kind of what's been working out for us. But in terms of wanting to make it back to a state championship, I mean, I think when we were in the car driving back from Arlington last 3 o'clock, it was already like, God, this was really fun. Hopefully we get an opportunity to do it again sooner than later. Yes. And so I guess that's kind of where my mindset is.
Yeah. And as far as your preparation goes, nothing's changed. You're still there long nights, reading scouting reports,
If anything, I think it is ramped up a little more.
Okay. All right.
Because and part of the thing is too, I've thought about this a lot, is what a great opportunity it was for the kids, right? And at the end of the day, that's what everything we do is for the kids. Yes, we're coaching football, but it's part of the educational process, giving them an experience while they're in school. And I believe that it's our job as coaches to do everything that we possibly can to try to, now that I've lived it and I've experienced it with a group of kids, what can we do to help this next group of kids have that same opportunity? Mm-hmm. And so that's something that kind of, I think, drives me more now than ever before.
Okay. So it's not an opportunity coaching in college or anything, bigger school, nothing like that, or you dead set there in Ganado?
I'm happy. Life's been good, and the kids work really hard. I think we have a really great coaching staff. They're a fun group of guys to come and be able to work with. And so I'm happy. A lot of good things happening right now.
Okay. Well, in case you were deciding to go to college, we decided we'd be your managers and all that. Take 25% off the top, but we'll cross that bridge whenever.
You're up there in College Station. No one came across Mr. Elko or anyone?
Oh, they need a lot of help up there. So, I heard they're big A&M fans there in Ganado, is what Coach Harp was telling us, correct?
I think there are quite a few of them. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Are you an A&M fan or no?
No, I mean, I root for them. They're from Texas, but I don't really. To be honest with you, I really don't watch college football anymore. Yeah. Just don't have the time for it with getting ready for high school game.
Okay, good.
So, Coach, you brought up your quarterback's playing defense. I think I heard you say something about fitting the run. So, is he playing linebacker?
And linebacker, yes, sir.
Wow, starting.
Well, Bryce was outside linebacker, correct?
He was free safety, wasn't he? No.
So Bryce played safety. but in our run heavy stuff, he'd roll down and be a linebacker.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then prior to that, Kyle, he played defensive end. And so I know a lot of people. Someone was asking me a week or two ago, and they're like, "Does it worry you that they have to play defense?" And like, man, if they don't play defense, who's it going to be? But you can't have that mindset. I mean, it's small school football. You're playing both ways, not only both ways, but all three. Or when you count, I think it's 7. When you count all the different special teams, they're going to be on the field the whole game. The best players are going to be on the field. That's what we believe in. That's how we do things. And man, the kids buy into it, and they give total effort in every phase of the game. And that's just how we do things.
Hell yeah.
I've always kind of admired that about like the way y'all's philosophy with that and like the culture you've instilled within the program of like how the kids really buy into that. And it just seems like it doesn't phase them really. And they're not, they don't seem like to be worried about being on special teams or on extra point or, none of that. They just want to play. So
Yeah,
it
they
seems like
want to be out there.
it just seems like they want to play. Sometimes you get, in coaching, you get some kids that I don't want to be on the, on kickoff return if I'm not the one catching the ball, stuff like that, But it just seems like to me, the kids really just love playing the game there, and so that part's really cool. And as you brought that up about the other quarterbacks, that other kid that played DNs, I remember that kid. He was huge. We were coached against him, but so talking about the quarterbacks, Landon Arriaga, is that right? Okay, and he's a sophomore. Is that
Only a sophomore? I thought he was a junior last year. I thought he was a sophomore last year. I thought he'd be a junior.
Well, that's awesome. What's his size? What is he about?
He's probably about 5'10", 5'11", and then 160, 170 pounds.
Okay, so he's a fairly good sized kid then.
I believe, yes. For 2A football, well compared to the other kids.
From what you can tell, do you think he's kind of feeling any pressure as far as the situation goes, or?
I don't know. I don't see it. So if he is, he's doing a good job, kind of not showing it. But we've had a lot of talks.
Yeah.
And he's been getting ready for this. I mean, he started 3 games last year at the beginning of the season, and so you want to talk about thrown into the fire.
Yeah.
He was told in July, "Hey, you're going to have to play because the quarterback isn't going to be able to." Bryce at the time, and man, I thought he did a great job of stepping in, and we went 2-1 in those 3 games, and but I think he threw 6 touchdowns to 1 interception, and there was a lot of things that he learned from, and he's going to grow from them 3 games. But I thought for the situation he was thrown into that he did pretty well last year, and like I said, he's progressed extremely well over the past year. So we're excited just to see how well he keeps improving as the season goes on, and he keeps learning.
Do you foresee any kind of changes within the offense as far as, to adjust to what you have now? It's a big turnover overall. Is there any kind of new little wrinkles here or there as far as maybe more run heavy, more pass heavy, anything that maybe we can kind of expect on the season?
For sure. I think there will be a few new wrinkles. I don't really want to say too much.
Nah, no.
I mean, you play what?
You got a lot of eyes on you, man. You got lots of eyes.
You are playing Van Vleck in a few days.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Playing in Van Vleck, down in Van Vleck. The past 2 years, I think it's been a 6-point game both years. And it's really, really good competition for both teams. It's going to be a really tough game. This is the first time we've been to Van Vleck, I think, since 2022. And so we're excited about going on the road to start the season. And then after that, we have Bowling and then East Bernard and Tidehaven. So those first 4 weeks, man, is pretty tough competition in the 3A. But I believe that to have a really good team, I mean, you got to play the best teams that you could kind of find.
Yeah.
And so we're lucky that 3A D2 district kind of surrounds us, and all 4 games were good last year, good competition, and it's going to be the same thing this year. Get us ready for it.
How do they look on film? I know y'all probably just got done breaking them down.
Yeah, so that's the one thing. They only played 1 scrimmage due to the weather. We had bad weather in the area last week, so they didn't get to play their second scrimmage against Palacios. But against Weimar in the first scrimmage, they have kids flying around. I think they look pretty good, like they usually do, and we know it's going to be a tough game. They're going to fly around, and they're going to be excited because they're playing at home to start the season for the first time in 2-3 years, and it's going to be a good game.
Good. They still grass surface there or turf?
No, so that's the really cool thing is they just got new turf last year. So we were actually supposed to go down to Van Vleck last year, week 1, but their turf got delayed because of a hurricane or tropical storm, something that happened last year.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
Yep, and so they didn't finish the turf until sometime later in the season, so they came to Ganado again last year. But, man, their turf looks awesome. It's really nice field.
And it is nice when you get to play on a good surface. You don't have to have, like, some crap surface. Honestly, kind of like the game yesterday. That surface was not very good, that Kansas State-Iowa State game.
Yeah.
They were slipping around everywhere.
Ireland, dude.
Yeah.
They play soccer. So
Play rugby on that field.
But anyway, were you able to kind of I know offensively it's probably similar, kind of like you're saying with some wrinkles. Defensively, is it the same defensive coordinator or like kind of continuing what y'all did last year? Or?
Defensive coordinator, yes, sir. So that's something special that I think that we have going too is man, the consistency. So it's really the same coaching staff pretty much going in year 4 now since I became the athletic director. And I think when you have the same group of guys, not only coaching the kids, that's the biggest thing, but behind the scenes when we're working together, just the camaraderie and stuff like that, it really helps the program. And you look at the really good programs, whether it be a Shiner or a Refugio, and you see the same faces on the coaching staff year after year after year after year. And I think it really pays dividends for the whole program, and really not even just football, but all sports in the end.
Who are some maybe players on defense that are kind of emerging after these few scrimmages that you kind of see like, okay, like we got a few pieces here or there?
For sure. I think, man, Logan Burris is looking really good. Smoke.
He grow any? Is he any bigger? Not to knock him down or anything, but
he's stockier. He's put on some weight, that's for sure. Right. He looks good flying around. His younger brother is actually a freshman. He'll be playing.
Yeah, we read that.
He's gonna be good. Outside of that, Michael Tristan, Jack Hurd, I talked about them on the offensive line. They've been doing a really good job at defensive end. And then we have another freshman, Sean Willis, playing corner. I think that he's done a great job getting better over the course of the spring, into the summer in 7-on-7, and then now into the fall. And we just moved him over to the varsity locker room Friday, and so that was really cool. All the kids got to celebrate with him. And he's a real special athlete, special kid, and we're excited to see how he keeps getting better also.
Okay. We talked to, I guess, your neighboring coach over there, Coach Murrah there for, what's the town? Sorry.
Louise.
He said that he had got a couple of your coaches go over there towards him. Any trouble replacing them or anything, or any resentment towards Murrah when it comes to that?
Coach.
He's a friend of ours, so.
Coach Dews was our receiver coach the past 2 years. And, man, he did a lot of really good things to help the program, and he was a big part of the state championship run. And so when Coach Murrah got to Louise, they were friends, I think, growing up, both from Granger. And he got an opportunity to go be the offensive coordinator over there, and what a great opportunity for him. And there were times I told him, I was like, dude, if you want to do it, I mean, go do it. You always look back and wonder if you didn't, if you have that thought. And so I'm happy for him that he got that opportunity, that he's taken the opportunity. I haven't talked with him recently, but I have heard good things from other coaches. There's another coach on Louise's staff that works over there, and I've heard some good things that they have going on over there, which is really exciting to hear. No resentment at all. And the coaches that came in, Coach Smith replaced him. Man, he's been great. He's been really, really good. Receivers for the receivers. He actually coached before this at Sol Ross. He did a GA thing there, but before that, he was at George West with Coach Bennett. And so, I mean, him just sliding in here was, I mean, I don't think you could ask for like an easier transition. Yeah. And so he's been good.
Okay. All right. Well, he also told us that if you got any players left over there to send him his way.
Maybe some of the JV.
looks like y'all got y'all stuff set. But Coach, I want to talk to you after this year. District realignment happens, if I'm not mistaken. What are you guys hoping for? You kind of hoping to stay in the same place you guys are, or trying to kind of switch it up, or you happy where y'all are?
Man, that's something that at the end of the day we can't control. I think we're going to stay 2A. I think we'll stay 2A. If I had to guess, it'll be the majority of the same teams. I think there's a good chance from hearing people talk and stuff like that Shiner could come back up to 2A Division I. So they'll be in our district again, I would assume. Could be wrong, but I would assume.
It'd be the toughest district in the state then, huh?
It'll be tough, and who knows? It could be like the district 3 years ago when it was Refugio, Shiner, Ganado, Three River. Yeah, I mean, it was
poor Three Rivers, man.
Definitely ready for the playoffs.
No, it was poor Kennedy.
Yeah, poor Kennedy.
Yeah, I was on that staff.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, poor Kennedy. We had to play all those schools.
He still talks about what y'all did to him, Coach.
Poor Skidmore.
Yeah.
Okay, so like you said, it doesn't matter to you. Obviously, y'all want the challenges that y'all got coming to you guys. So okay.
Coach, after winning a state championship, did you see an uptick in like players coming out from like 7th grade, 8th grade? Like, hey, I want to win a state championship, so I want to play football.
No, sir. No.
Nothing?
No? Or is everybody pretty much playing already?
Everyone's...
I think the majority of people, are playing already. Because I wondered that. I said, okay, I wonder if there's going to be a lot more kids want to kind of be a part of it. And man, not really. It's been the same. We have 32 kids playing football at the high school level this year. Wow. And so, and I do think our numbers are going to be a lot better, though. Next year, we have a really small – so we have 2 seniors on the team this year. And then I think there's 4 or 5 juniors.
Nice.
So senior class. In fact, since I've been in Ganado, that's the only time we've ever had to combine into one junior high team was when those kids were in 7th and 8th grade. So, I mean, it's been 2 kind of small classes of boys the whole time through. But if we could keep the kids in 7th, 8th grade right now as they come up, hopefully we'll get back to the 50s here pretty soon.
Okay. So as far as do we know the numbers? Like, say, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but say Ganado makes it back to the state championship, wins it again. I mean, are you still the youngest coach to win at 31 years old?
I don't know anything about the age.
So you're not Googling yourself or anything, obviously. Okay. I know you say you had to go, Coach. Sorry, we don't keep you too long. But how is it? Last question I have for you. How's it been there? Have you seen any changes as far as how people treat you there or anything? Or is everything still kind of the same? Is that how you want it to stay? I mean, as far as that goes. You got more eyes on you, I guess you could say?
From my perspective, it feels like everything's about the same. And, man, that's how I kind of want it to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't believe that I should be or the football team should be or the softball team or anyone. I don't know. I just don't feel like you should be treated different. Yes, people are happy and you achieve something that you'll forever be remembered for. But that's not the end all be all. I mean, wake up the next day and we got another football season coming, another softball season coming, baseball, whatever it may be. And now it's time to kind of start gearing up for that to go be the best football, softball, baseball, whatever it could be, team we could be that year. And so, I haven't noticed anything different. Hopefully it'll stay that way.
So it's not like the Varsity Blues where they're like, hey, your money's no good here. You eat for free. Your money's no good here. But no, that's great. That's great, Coach. Last thing, y'all got any particular game circled on the schedule, or is this rivalry with Furio, is it kind of over with, winning the last 3 times you guys have played them? I mean, is it kind of a thing anymore?
Nah, I mean, I wouldn't say that there's a game circled. Not at all. If there was one, I mean, I guess you say maybe Van Vleck. We've been looking forward to a first game since we got going in January. But, man, take it week by week, and that's kind of what we stay focused on, and that's how we do things around here.
Heck yeah. All right, man.
East Bernard.
East Bernard, y'all playing them again this year?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that'll be weekly. No, it'll be a real tough game.
Revenge game.
Yeah, that's the one y'all dropped last year, correct? But y'all didn't have the starting quarterback. Yeah, y'all were a little short-handed there, but hey, don't matter. I think it's good to lose a game. I think that kind of brought them back down to earth. But I mean, what'd y'all go 16-1 last year? 17-1?
15-1.
15-1.
And while you're talking about that, I'll add that in because I was telling someone the other day. Unfortunately, man, you learn so much more when you do lose.
Yeah.
It sucks to lose. You don't ever want to lose,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, a lot of the times, in even the past few years that I've been the head coach in Ganado, we've learned and gotten better, tremendously better, really really quickly after we lose, because you see some weaknesses that maybe you didn't realize before.
Okay. So we plan on going another game this year. We plan on going. You guys, like I said last year, the city of Ganado or the town of Ganado has been great to us. We've got a lot of support from them, as far as watching our stuff and everything. So we'll let you know when we can make it out there to another game. Hopefully get to Ganado again, and who knows, maybe we'll get back on the field. There at Cowboy Stadium. Who knows? That's the plan. That's the plan, right? Hey, we're the good luck charm too. Remember. All right, I still got it right here. We hung it up here. The ball you guys got us.
That's good.
But anyway, you guys got anything else? We'll let Coach get out of here. All right, Coach. We'll holler at you when we can make it to the game. We appreciate it. Go get that district championship, state title. Do what you guys got to do. Good luck to you guys, and we'll touch base with you later on in the season. We appreciate you, Coach Josh Ervin, state champion.
Sounds good. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good evening.
All right, Coach. Thanks.